Howdy, hi, everybody. How are you doing? This is Terra, the Funkaholic, and I am here in my little teeny tiny collector's room that used to be bigger and filled with just DVDs and and stuff like this. And now, have a look around. Have a look around. I am talking some big time DVD pops here. They're all over the place. I hope you enjoyed the pop show, the pop photo show before this video started. I was afraid the light wouldn't be enough, but it looks like it's going to be okay. And if you can't believe this, I did not get any pops today. Excuse me. I got none. So hopefully tomorrow will be a more fruitful day, as it is the start of Hot Cash, and I'm pretty excited to be going into Eugene, although I'm a little, I'm always a little iffy about leaving the house, but I left the house today because we have 2 storage units and we need to get rid of them, and they're full of books and VHS tapes, videos, and all kinds of crap. I did find some clothing I've been looking for a long time. It was in there in bucket things. So what am I doing here? Well, let me tell you. I am going to show you some Walking Dead pops. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have Walking Dead pups. I have Walking Dead pups. And I must get rid of them because they are not making any noise or any mess around the house, and it's really annoying. So, here's what I got. I'm going to show you the Walking Dead pops I can reach. If you look behind me, yeah, no, they're there. See where the Rick and Mortys have taken in, kind of oozed over the top? They're like, yeah, they're like right there. Yeah. And there's also some Stranger Things pops. Anyways, so I just wanted to, since the show is ending, it's not ending, but the final finale for the 8th season is this Sunday, I thought I would show you some of the pops that I have from the show and tell you what happened to the character. So, a couple seasons ago, this would have been nothing. Now, it's a big old mess. I should have pulled these before, but you know what? I had no idea what I was going to do when I sat in here. I had no clue in the world. So, this is kind of cool. I figured something out. And now I just have to pull the pops out because I'm a big old dummy who didn't stop falling. Like they're gonna go okay and jump back up. Don't think so. Let's see. Wait, where'd you go? Okay, you're fine. I'm just gonna have to like do my best here. All right. So I already don't know what happened to the first. Well, I know he I get him mixed up with Tyrese. Although if I saw Tyrese, I don't think I have Tyrese here. This is T-Dog. And I believe he passed or died in the 5th or 6th season, maybe the 4th, I'm not sure. He was in the prison with all of the members that were there of the cast. Back then there was Maggie and her little sister and Rick, and at one time Lori, and over two seasons they kind of lost a lot of people. In one of them actually they met and lost T-Dog, so that is T-Dog, R.I.P. And next, this is one of my favorite characters because she started out being a battered woman, and the people, and this was, I think, season 2. I think it was season 2 when everybody got together and decided she would no longer be battered, that she would be a strong woman. And flash forward, oh, I don't know, 4 seasons, and she's killing kids. Just look at the flowers. Just look at the flowers. And yeah, this is Carol. And she is still in the show. Please, Carol, be careful. Watch your back. And who do I have now? Okay, I have 2 kind of strange bedfellows. If I can find the other one. These actually went on sale together at the Walgreens. And it kind of told people, well, you know, people are like conspiracy theorists in the universe of The Walking Dead. Everybody thinks something means something. So I think what they thought this meant was that Carl, no, that's not Carl, this is Negan, that Negan would somehow kill Rick and take Carl as his own son, because as we know, even though he tried to kill Carl once, he did warm up to him and did look honestly pained when Carl passed away, the beginning of the 8th season, second part of the 8th season. And Carl was bit by a walker and was turning and ended up asking his dad for his gun, and he killed himself rather than having his dad or Michonne try to put him down. So this is Carl Grimes. Rest in peace. Why can't I find anywhere to set these guys? Okay, and then we have Negan. Now, we thought there was a good possibility at the beginning of this season while Negan and group had put, and you know what, I should have said that this is spoiler territory, and I'll put it in the title. So, you know, people who haven't watched the like 6th, 7th, 8th season, maybe you want to catch up a little bit, but you know, it's not mandatory. Just understand, I'm spilling my guts here. So here's Negan. We did think he would possibly pass during the first part of the 8th season. he decided that he didn't want to outright kill the people at the hilltop. What he wanted was to halfway kill them. He wanted to make them walkers. So everybody made whatever weapon they had, they put walker blood on it. And Lucille was just full of it. So, and then Rick just kind of rains on his parade as he comes out of a blind alley and sideswipes Negan's car. And Simon kind of thought he would take this time to go ahead and take over the big man's place. So Negan is still in the show as of this last episode. And of course, the next episode is the last for the season, and we'll see what happens. This is Negan still in the game. Oh, okay. This is Abraham. As soon as I saw the 7th season finale, I thought Abraham's a goner for sure, because Negan wanted to take out, as he always does, he wants to take out a couple people whenever they take over a group, and he likes to take out some of the more strong men, but not the leaders, because he will need them to lead their group when they become Negan. I am not Negan, by the way. If you watch it, you understand that. Well, there pretty much isn't a more manly man on The Walking Dead than Abraham. Former military, complete badass. He, although kind of gullible, he was taking Eugene to Washington because Eugene was a scientist who knew how to make a cure. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. And the beginning of the 8th season turned out to be the last. 8.1 was the last episode for Abraham as he met Lucille up close and personal. Rest in peace, Abraham. One of my favorite characters. Now, at this point, I would normally go straight to I would normally go straight to Glenn. But Glenn is back there somewhere. There's two things back there. And so I can't get him. But to finish off what happened in season 8.1, Abraham was taken out, and in a stunning change of events for Maggie and Glenn, he took out Glenn also, which was shocking. Glenn has been in it since season 2, and we were at my house, we were shocked. I was pretty sure Abraham was going. It could have been anybody else. It could have been Glenn. Now we know it could have been Carl. I was pretty sure Rick was safe, but and also from the comics, Glenn doesn't usually Negan doesn't usually kill small children or women, so I was pretty sure that the women were safe. However, Carl isn't really a child anymore, wasn't a child at that point, so, you know, there you go. Although I think it was crappy of him to kill Glenn. I don't know. I don't remember if he knew that Maggie was pregnant at that time, but I don't think he wanted another strong male figure in the mix. So rest in peace, Glenn. From the bottom of my heart, I miss you every episode. Okay, so I think this is my only um, Rick Grimes. I just, anytime there's been a Rick Grimes, I, I started collecting in May of last year. Next month will be my 1 year anniversary. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do something really special for May, and I love Rick, but he has made it very hard to love in the last 2 seasons, at the very least 3 seasons, all the way back to probably when he went pretty nutsy cuckoo at the farm, and they had to leave because of all the walkers and the craziness with Carol's daughter Sophia, and the craziness with everybody with oh my god, with Shane, his best friend, his partner on the police force, and how they ended up fighting, and Carl ends up um, shooting Shane dead, but he doesn't do a headshot, and it's at that point that he has to tell everybody what the man at the CDC told him when he whispered in his ear, and it was kind of controversial. What did he tell him? Did he tell him where, something important was? Well, no, he didn't. He told them that you're all dead right now, which is henceforth the name The Walking Dead. It's not the zombies, it's the humans, because they carry the virus, and when you die, you reanimate. That's why everybody who dies get, they, if they don't get a headshot, they kill them, so they don't, they stab, eh, or shoot them in the head, because otherwise they would reanimate, and that cannot be a pretty picture. So yeah, it's hard to love Rick, although right now I can feel his sanity. When you look at his face, you can feel his sanity just slipping away, and it's just, it's sad, because he was, he's the handsome hero, but he's still in it, and in my humble opinion, he'll be the last man standing, and hopefully the show will go good and there will be a lot standing with him. I hope so. So that's Rick Grimes, still in the game. And now we have Gabriel. Gabriel is I don't think he was a priest. Gabriel is a minister. I'd initially thought he was a priest. Gabriel's story is that he took his flock and locked them up outside so that they would get eaten. And then somehow he got them all put into a food store and just left them there. He is, from day one, he was a chicken, and not so much these days. I think he went a little crazy this season when he got the doctor killed because he thought he could do no wrong, and he went to shoot a walker and instead shot the doctor, and he's got some kind of um, something. I don't know if it's the start of the flu, which would really be a kick in the butt, considering at the jail that flu took out a lot of people and they had a doctor. Um, so it would be kind of interesting, or totally anticlimactic, if Negan gets taken down by the flu. But we'll see. Gabriel's still in the game. Go for it, Gabe. What's going to happen? You're going to die someday anyway. Die a hero. Then we have Negan in color, and my favorite, in black and white. This is the same, these are the same pops, but one's color and one's black and white. And also the black and white features features the bloody, oh, it doesn't. boy, through the thingy, it looked like it did. Looked like I just saw blood. Well, there is blood. It's on his face. Now that I look at it, it's on his face inside the carton too. This is, I think, maybe the first we saw of a Negan pop. There haven't been that many more. I think I have 3. I don't think I have any more than that. But I try to get every one that comes out. They announced there was a Walking Dead pop on the Walking Dead shop, and it was Eugene, and I ran and bought it, and oh, he's got pickles in his hand. So then the other, it was yesterday, I was looking at my Eugene, who is right there, and sure enough, he's got a bottle of damn pickles. About the same pop. I'm gonna have a good Walking Dead pop up for trade. Anyways, this is Negan, still in the game, and nobody else will be if he's not stopped. Next, let me show you Dwight. Dwight, his story is just sad as hell, and he had, Negan took his wife for his own, and then he burned Dwight's face. And so Dwight had finally had enough and had gone over to the light side, and then got caught basically in the brush in the woods by some of the saviors, and they thought he was lost, had escaped. So they took him back to the saviors compound, and I think that Negan pretty much knew from day one, but he proved it last night, or night before last, or night before that, on Sunday night, this past Sunday night, that he was indeed the bad guy or the good guy. But in some housekeeping, a little housekeeping, Negan killed Simon. Simon was a pain in my butt for 2 seasons, I think, and it wasn't even 2. It just seems like it was forever. It was like one season, I think it was the very last of season 7, and then all through season 8 until this past Sunday, when Negan killed him with his own bare hands by strangling him to death. Anybody who knows about the way people die will be able to tell you that strangling someone to death is a very up close and personal thing to do, and is usually done by, psychopaths that, I don't know. But yeah. So Dwight, you're still there, buddy. But now, because Negan knew you were good and not bad, he set you up to give. He knew you were double dipping, and he set you up to set up our heroes, our remainder of our Walking Dead good guy family. So we will see what happens there, because The Walking Dead crosses over with Fear the Walking Dead, as Morgan, who I haven't shown you yet, but Morgan was in season 1. Then he was gone for a long, long time, and then all of a sudden he stumbled upon them again. So now he is in the show, but I feel, Dwight, I feel for you. I know your time is pretty much up. So, yeah. This I got, and I knew it was in the condition it is, and it is in that condition, but I got it for a very good price. And it's a PX Previews exclusive, and it is the Governor. Negan makes the Governor look like a kindergarten teacher. No lie. However, the Governor is a tough cookie, and he was the cause of a lot of pain on The Walking Dead, and I was happy to see him go. He died trying to take over the prison, and on as he was getting ready to make a full bore attack, he ended up beheading Herschel in front of his two daughters, and the rest of the people, which pissed the hell out of Rick, who ended up holding holding the Governor, thinking he was going to kill him, but in the long run, it was Michonne who used her katana and finished this bastard up. Oops, did I say that? Yeah, and I meant it. This is the Governor. He's probably not RIPing, but what can I say? As a Christian woman who just called him a bastard, I have to say rest in peace, Governor, and don't ever come back. Two more that are over here. And this one, this is Sasha. And it's very cool because I hadn't bought a Sasha. I didn't really like the commons at all. They're just too normal. I think commons are just for if you want to remember a character the way they were, then you get a common. But if you're a little more hardcore, and I'm a hardcore Walking Dead fan, this is the way you get your past your favorites that have passed over to the Walker side. Sasha had such a good idea, although it entailed her killing herself while they took a coffin over to, and I can't even remember now. I guess he was going to kill her when she got out of the coffin or something. But when he opened the coffin, she had overdosed or had taken poison. I think she took poison that Eugene gave her. Eugene's got his hands in a lot of pies. And when he opened the door of the coffin, out popped Sasha and did her best to get Negan and failed. And that was too bad because Negan needed to get got, but unfortunately Sasha had to go in the meantime. This actually was sold on the Funko site. It's a limited edition, and I was so afraid I wasn't going to get it, and I just stood my ground until I did. And so, yeah, this is Sasha. Rest in peace, Sasha. I'm glad that you made such a sacrifice to try to get rid of Negan, and I'm sorry it didn't work, but he will eventually get got. One last character. I cannot believe this character has become a fan favorite for 7 seasons. He started off in the 2nd season when Rick finally got to Atlanta and found his family, who was with Shane and other people who have since passed. And this is Daryl. This is an FYE exclusive. This is where he was almost all last yeah, where he was almost all last season. They took him when they let everybody else go, and they took him and put him in a room where they made him listen to this god-awful music and wear this god-awful t-shirt and sweats, and I'm surprised he doesn't look dead, deader. But and now of course almost all the boxes have a handprint in blood and then the blood around there. This is one of my favorite Walking Dead pops. I think it is my only Daryl pop, if I remember. Anyways, Daryl is still in the game. He's still on the show. I don't know what Sunday will bring. I know we will lose someone from our side. Pretty sure that Dwight will be gone. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like on one side he deserves it because he did bring the attention of Negan to our group, and on the other side he did try to help. So that's the name of that tune. But this is Daryl Dixon, who's brother Merle, who was a very not nice person, but he was Daryl's brother, and Daryl did have to put him down when he became a walker. In season 7, 6 or 7, they all pulled together. It's like one big thing. Like I feel in my head I'm power watching all the time. Anyways, those are my half. They're not even half. I think I have a little bit more than half left, but I will do those another day. I think I have a lot coming up tomorrow, and I'll try to do them tomorrow evening. I don't want to stay in. I don't want to stay in Eugene for a late time, so we're going to try to leave early in the morning. I don't do my best early in the morning. We had to get up early today because we had to meet the lady who was buying some of my books. And yeah, so this is my room. I'm completely cooped in. You can see right here, and then right here, and behind me. Help me. Somebody send me a St. Bernard to pull me out of here. Make sure he has some rum. Okay, so I am done. This is me signing off until tomorrow night or whenever I can get here. I love you guys. Don't forget to enter the drawing. We're giving away a I don't know where mine is. He's here somewhere. Anyways, we're giving away a glow-in-the-dark Hot Topic exclusive Hades. And to enter, subscribe to my channel, please. And thank you. Also also hit the notification so that you'll know whenever I post a video. And also give me a thumbs up if you can at all. I would appreciate that. I'm out of space, so that's really weird. But anyways, I will see you later. Bye-bye.